Good morning. It's Saturday morning, September 14th, 2024. It's time for our Saturday morning tap in. Let's get everybody in the building. All right. Instagram is here. Welcome, Instagram. Let's get Facebook in the building. It's time for our Saturday morning tap in. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I am your host, Shamika Cotton, and it's time for us to tap in. So go ahead, get your journals, your pens, or something to write with. Get your candles or your Palo Santos. Get your coffee even. But let's get ready for this Saturday morning tap in. I have a lot that I want to talk about, so let's get it.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
How are we doing out there? How are we doing? Oh, I got my screen bigger. I don't know how my screen got so small. Hello, Priceless Mobile Notary. Yes. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. Let me go ahead and get this started. I have so much to talk to you all about today. I got this huge download this morning. I had a lot going on this morning, and I just can't wait to have this conversation with you all, to share these thoughts with you all, to see what you think, and just to tap in and to share this space like we do. Good morning. It's Saturday morning tap in. Welcome, Honey Bad, sending you more healing energies, abundantly abundant health to you, my sister. What's up, Reese? Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. I'm so glad to see you. Always so glad to see you. And go ahead, light this Palo Santo. I just want to smell some Palo Santo. I burned the end of my candle this week. So today, hey Steven, I see you over here on Instagram. Some more 223. What's up? Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. Boy, do we have a lot to talk about today, y'all. I'm going to be real transparent with y'all because I don't know any other way to be. Okay? Authenticity. It's important to me. That's what I'm all about.
Be on top. Yeah.
Yes. How are y'all doing? Okay, thank you. Good mornings are coming in. Yes. Y'all know how we do. For my series regulars in the building, go ahead and greet those who are new to our Saturday morning tap-in community. I see some new names popping up on Instagram. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All are welcome here to the Saturday morning tap-in. It's a really wonderful space that we have created for Saturdays to really help us to reset and reconnect to our inner power. It's called your Saturday morning tap in because it's inside of you, but we do it together. Yes. Okay, everybody, we're still sending healing energies to Honey Bad. She is having a hospital experience, but we know that you are perfect, whole, and complete. We see you as healthy, whole, and complete. Affirming that everyone that comes around you, every medical professional, from the receptionist to the people that make your food, that they are operating at the highest level of their positions. And surrounding you with nothing but love and light and healing. All right, let me go ahead and turn this music down because we got things to talk about. Yes, and here we are. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. Yes, hey Sans Toy Yet. Welcome to Saturday morning tap-in. Oh, I still hear the music playing. Let me turn that down a little bit. Let me move that Palo Santo over there. Let's get the music all the way down. Yes, and yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's time for Saturday morning tap in, where we come together to set some intentions because we believe that a little bit of intentionality goes a long way. We have a little conversation about something positive, uplifting, thoughtful, even. And then we move into our journaling portion of the program where we are still working our way through 100 days of gratefulness. So, yeah, we take time to journal for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, just to allow our minds a chance to process all the gazillion of thoughts that go through our mind each day, right? So much gets clogged up in there, and journaling is a wonderful way to start to untangle our thoughts, to start to clear our minds. And so we take some time to do journaling as well in our Saturday morning tap in. So, as you all know, go ahead. You all can start putting your intentions into the chat. What intention do you want to set for today, for this weekend, for your upcoming week? I want to know, how was your week? How was your week? I made it through some really great meetings. I had some great auditions this week, got those done. So I'm celebrating success with those, celebrating and being grateful for the opportunity to express my artistry as an actor and storyteller. Thank you. Honeybad says, being uniquely me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We will be adding those things to the intention for today. For sure, I see Toyette has put in the intention for clarity. Okay, for clarity. Breeze coming in on Instagram saying that my week was nice and peaceful. I love that. I love that. I love that. Let me just get some paper because I want to make a note of these intentions so I don't have to scroll up. So we have clarity, uniquely me, more peace, standing up for yourself. All right, keep them coming in. We're going to be talking about some really interesting things today. I'm going to try to see if I can fit it all in. We're going to try to keep a tight 1 hour today because I have yet another meeting coming up today. This has been a week where I am being called higher, called to show up in a bigger way. I've been feeling that for quite some time now. But as of lately, it's just been getting more prescient in terms of the opportunities coming my way that are requiring me to be brave and courageous and to say yes, especially when I see that the things that I'm being asked to do are in alignment with my bigger vision and bigger picture for my life. And so it's like, you got to say yes to that, Shamika. You got to say yes and step up and trust that God has got you, that God has brought this opportunity to you. Because one, it's an answered prayer. And also two, you got to go through it so that you can grow through it. So lots to talk about, lots to share. That's what I love about Saturday Morning Tap-In. And another reason why I created this space was so that I can have a place for me to share the things that I go through, to share the stories that happen in my life that I think others may benefit from, and also for you all to come together and share your stories in this community in a safe and just welcoming space. So yes, that is what Saturday Morning Tap-In is about. We have more intentions coming in. Wonderful. Staying focused, keeping my heart full and love, and listening to my intuition. Yes, honey bad 1111. Listening to our bodies right now, right? Just being reminded as Honey Bad is having a hospital experience that she is having this time to really listen to her body, to really allow her body to receive the healing and the space and the attention and energy it needs to be refueled and refreshed and to be regenerated. So that's what we're affirming for Honey Bad and for anyone tapping in right now. If that is a situation that you also are experiencing, because guess what? We don't go through anything alone. There's always someone somewhere who is going through something similar. And our stories can encourage and inspire each other to hang on. Y'all, we made it through another week. Come on. We are still here. We survived whatever things that we had on our to-do list from last Saturday that we knew was coming up in this past week. We survived it. We made it through the meetings, the appointments, right? Dealing with different people, right? The health challenges. We made it through and we are here. So that is definitely something that we are celebrating and that we are grateful for. Thank you so much. Okay, oh my gosh, so many wonderful intentions coming in. I want to take a moment to also welcome. I see more new names coming into Saturday Morning Tap In. Welcome Gabby, the Fab Consultant. Welcome Mike Wash. Welcome Patrick. Welcome to the Saturday Morning Tap In. Also, I want to welcome those who are perhaps watching a replay. Maybe it's not Saturday morning, but you are still tapping in to this yummy, delicious atmosphere. I ask you to leave a comment if you're watching over on YouTube, / Shamika Chronicles, or maybe you're watching a replay over on Facebook at Shamika Chronicles. I encourage you and ask you to go ahead and leave a comment. Let us know you stopped in to tap in and added to this amazing energy field that we have here today. Some more 2K3 says, yes, the things we leave behind may be important to someone's journey. Absolutely. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting like, I keep getting like the chills of just this divine connection that we all have. And I'm just so grateful that everyone that is here today has shown up in a way to say, yes, this space and this time is important. It's important. And we have all said, yes, that we will add to it, to give to it, because the work we do here is important. It's not just important, in our own lives, but it's important in our neighborhoods. It is important in the bigger, in what's going on in our country, what's going on in our world, right? It is a way for us to join with other like-minded spiritual beings, energetic beings that are calling forth truth and light and love in this world. We are saying, yes, we will do the work. We will tap in and make ourselves available for that good that wants to come through us. All right. All right. I want to give you guys just a spoiler alert. There will be spoilers today for Inside Out. We will have a spoiler for Inside Out. So welcome, Perry T. Welcome. So just get ready for it. But I promise you, it will just make you want to go see the movie. You guys know that a couple months ago, I treated myself. I went on my artist date. And my artist date is something that I got from The Artist Way by Julia Cameron, which is also what inspired the journaling portion of our program. But anyway, I went on my artist date and I took myself to go see Inside Out 2. And it really blessed me. And this morning, as I was going through what I was going through this morning, a snippet of the movie came back to my mind. Let me check in and see what's happening over here on Facebook and YouTube. Okay, all right. It looks like a lot of folks are joining in on Instagram, and that's where the conversations are happening. Let me make sure that we are live over on Facebook. Yes, we are. Okay, wonderful. Okay, all right. I've opened the doors. All are in. All are welcome. All right. So this morning. So I got up a little bit earlier than my usual time to get up because I had a lot going on, a lot in my mind. I had 2 very big meetings that I have for today. The first, Saturday morning tap in, of course. All right. That was a big thing on my mind. That's the thing that's always on my mind every Saturday morning, making sure that I'm ready to show up and be of service in the way that I've been called. And then the other thing is a big presentation that I have to give for a project that my company, 1010 Talent and Creative Services, is managing. So today is a big meeting, a big presentation that I am scheduled to do. But if I could be transparent, I have to admit that I had been this week and even this morning and last night just feeling unprepared, feeling overwhelmed, right? Feeling paralyzed. Put some hearts in the chat if you have ever experienced those feelings. If you have ever experienced those feelings, right? But what I know that our feelings are not um, a reflection of reality, right? Stay with me. Our feelings are not a reflection of reality, but instead, our feelings are energetic information that we can use to shape our reality. Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch that? That's what our feelings are. Because sometimes we can have feelings that make us feel afraid, right? Feelings of fear, right? False evidence appearing real, right? So this week, as I was preparing for my presentation, I was feeling paralyzed and even mesmerized by this feeling of fear. So much so that what I saw in my mind was that I was headed directly toward the very thing that I was fearing, right? The thing that I was afraid was going to play out at the rate that I was going. I was headed straight to it. I was going to hit it smack dab in the middle of that target bullseye. That's where I was headed. And so I decided, and I heard this little still small voice this morning. Yes, honey, bad anxiety. Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about. When we come together every Saturday morning, we are so tapped into one another that you can already tell where I'm going with this. Stay with it. Welcome, Cyrus White, the realtor. Welcome to the Saturday morning tap in. So, yes, remember that anxiety. I was experiencing anxiety. Okay. And so I heard this little still small voice in my mind, and it was like, Shamika, take time to do your 5 minutes and 55 seconds of meditation and stillness. And if I can be honest, I know I am the person that comes in for every Saturday morning tap in, and I'm talking about the importance of meditation. I'm talking about the importance of being still, of how powerful it is. But let me tell you, y'all, anxiety had me in a chokehold. Do you understand? My energy was stuck in my throat. And I realized that my chest was tight, that I wasn't able to breathe deeply. Instead, I was only having shallow breaths. And even as I tell the story, right? And I'm such a powerful storyteller because that is my gift, right? And part of telling stories is that I am a conduit and an expressor of feelings. So as I tell stories, I feel the feelings of the stories that I tell. So if you all can just do this with me, let's take a nice inhale just to get grounded as I take you all on this journey that I promise you it's going to be great. So let's take a nice cleansing inhale. We inhale together. Hold it. Let it go. And let's take one more together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One more nice cleansing inhale just to get grounded. We inhale. And we exhale. Allowing our bodies to relax in this moment, to relax and turn that anxiety actually and to reframe it as excitement. I am excited to tell you all this story and this big aha moment that I had this morning. Bum Loves Me says that irrational thinking and imposter syndrome are false. That is exactly what I was experiencing this morning. Oh, I love how you said this. She says that I was on the D train to destruction. Oh my gosh, I love that. I was on the D train to destruction. She says, when we break out of our routines, we can fall prey to those thoughts and behaviors that derail our truth. Absolutely. And that's why my routine, my daily practice, right? Even though sometimes I struggle to do it, but I get it done. That routine that says, no, Shamika, take that 5 minutes and 55 seconds and go ahead and be still, right? And so, and so I said, okay, go ahead, get still. And here's the deal. In my mind, right? In my mind, I was I was thinking like, I don't have time to meditate. Okay. Do you see this itinerary? Do you see this agenda for today? Do you see all the work that I have to do? But the reality is I did not have time to not be still and meditate, right? And then as I got still and began to just calm my mind, I started to think about, and I also started to journal about this morning. I don't just journal here for Saturday morning tap in. Journaling is a part of my spiritual practice along with meditation and reading uplifting material. But I'll spare you the tangent I went on about how time is a construct, right? There's the paradox of getting still. You feel like you don't have time for it, but actually, you don't have time not to do it. Just ask someone who is having a wonderful time doing something. They'll tell you that it feels like time flew by, right? But you ask someone who is doing something that they absolutely abhor, they'll say the time could not go by quick enough. So time is a construct. Just take that, do with it what you like. I really enjoyed writing about that in my journal. So as I took time to get still, I got this download, and this download, I'll call it, just for the sake of giving it a title, it's called A Calling to Go Higher. A calling to go higher, right? And that calling to go higher came to me in the form of the question, what is the desired end that you want, Shamika? What is that desired end, and what do I mean by that? So going to the desired end, it's a phrase talked about by this Christian mystic named Neville Goddard. Put some fires in the chat if you're familiar with Neville Goddard and his books and his teachings and his speaking. Neville Goddard, I love to read his work. I'm actually a student of his work, but he talks a lot about going to the desired end. What do you want to have happen? So I heard that in my mind. Okay, Shamika, what do you want to have happen in today's Saturday morning tap-in? What do you want the end result to be, right? What do you want the end result of your big presentation today to be? Okay, I see you some more 2K3. He typed fire in the chat because he couldn't find that fire emoji. But I receive it. I receive it, right? So, but how do you get to that desired end? The way that you get to that desired end is by using your imagination, right? It's by using your imagination. And I like to refer to the imagination as our image nation, right? Imagination, image nation, our nation of images. And metaphysically, nation means an aggregate of thoughts or just a collection of thoughts, right? So when we think about our imagination as our image nation, it is a collection of thoughts that are shaping the images that play across our mind, right? And so as I thought about that, when I got still in my meditation, my mind went back to the scene from Inside Out to where we got to look at Riley's imagination. And so I am going to share that with you today, just so that you all can have a better understanding of, or another illustration of how our imagination works. So let me get that pulled up on the screen. I really hope that you guys enjoy this illustration. Give me 1 second. Let me pull it up. And it's a short little clip. It's only about 2 minutes, but let it bless you, y'all. Let it bless you. All right.
We need to help Riley prepare. Now's the time to send up every possible thing that could go wrong. We are looking to the future. Every possible mistake she could make. Come on, 17. I'm not taking anything from you. Riley misses an open goal. Coach writes back on her book. Yes! More like that. Oh no. They're using Riley's imagination against her. Val and her friends like us now. But if we don't make the team, will they like us tomorrow? Okay, let's go to number 3. Reed races team win and we look stupid. Number 22, Val passes to us and we miss it. We can't let her do this to Riley. We have to shut this down. Love it, 37. Riley hits the puck into her own net.
Why are you drawing a hippo?
I'm not. I'm drawing Riley. Joy, you forgot her ponytail. Oh, I love her ponytail. Yes. Riley scores and everyone hugs her. 81. That is not helping. Riley paints her nails to match her jersey. Everybody copies her, and she is so cool.
Riley wears knee pads.
We got flowers for the losing team.
What? I can't always be the rage guy.
No, I liked it. Nail polish knee pads? I'm starting to think you guys don't understand the assignment. What? What? Who sent that projection to Riley?
Why would I know?
What is going on? Who is sending all of this positive? Joy, I know you're in there. The mind police are on their way.
Well, I think we gave it our best shot.
Don't listen to anxiety. She's using these horrible projections to change Riley. Joy,
Oh my goodness. I could watch that clip over and over. Those writers and artists over there at Inside Out, that whole creative team, what a brilliant illustration of how our imagination, how our image nation works, right? In that clip, we saw how you can either have anxiety create the images, or you can let joy create the images. And so when I heard the question, what is the desired end that I want from today's Saturday morning tap-in and from the big presentation that I have to do, I allowed myself to go within and to activate my imagination, using my imagination to pull up images. And with those images come feelings. What is the feeling that you want to feel? What feelings do those images give you when you see them, right? So I allowed myself to start focusing on my breathing, to think about how I wanted you all to feel after today's tap-in, how I wanted the people in today's meeting to feel. What did I want to hear them say? And I started to, as I saw those pictures, I started to feel those feelings. And as I felt those feelings in my body, I started to breathe into them, right? Opening myself up to amplify and multiply and magnify that feeling inside of me. And as those feelings started to be amplified and magnified, my breathing got deeper. Instead of feeling tight in my chest, it opened up. It became expansive. So when I said earlier that our feelings are actually energetic information that we can use to shape our reality, that is what I mean. But you want to make sure that you are using your imagination, your imagination for your good. And regardless of whether or not you had been, like I had been this week, allowing my imagination to be run by anxiety, I got an opportunity in this moment, this morning, to say, stop the press. We're going to stop this programming that's happening right now. And we're going to interject joy and allow joy to run the show. And so it was from that place that I started to have this thing happen where in my mind I had the vision of just going higher. It started to feel as if the clouds had parted. I could feel myself being lifted, right? Feeling myself being lifted. And I continued, like I said, to breathe into those feelings. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my journal because let me tell you all, I journaled so many pages this morning because I was like, I've got to write this down. I've got to share this, right? In my prayer this morning, as I said, what am I supposed to share for Saturday morning tap-in? And then to get this very clear message on something that I actually experienced and then I could share, I was like, I got to write this down. I got to write this down. But there is something really powerful that I wanted to point out from my journal. All right. It said, I'm just going to read directly from my journal, you guys. You guys know that I like to share at the end my journal, but I'll share something that I wrote right here, just directly from hot off the press. As I continued to breathe into those good feelings, new images started to form. And not just images, but the things to get my presentation, the things to put into my presentation, the solutions. I began to experience mental clarity, the mental clarity and the ideas that seemed to elude me all this week. As I started to revel and indulge and engage in those good feelings, the solutions started to appear, almost as if the clouds lifted or the clouds parted. And now I was then able to access the peace, the confidence, the freedom, and the release from fear. The release from the false evidence appearing real that had paralyzed me. Right? And so from there, I started to, this other quote came to mind. I want to check the time and see how we're doing. Okay, check the time. All right. I hope you all really enjoyed that clip from Inside Out. I know Instagram is a little bit slow, a little bit lagging behind, but I'll just carry on and know that you all will catch up. But feel free to put some hearts in the chat on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube if that clip really just blessed your spirit. But as I was sitting, and all of this, I'm telling you guys, just 5 minutes and 55 seconds is all I took. Okay. And all of this happened in that time. Time is a construct. Okay. But I'm going to go back. But I started to think about this quote that is often attributed to Albert Einstein. And it is a quote that he said, but sometimes it gets paraphrased. So I'm going to read the quote, one of the interpretations of the quote. And just know, Rev Melanie, welcome. Good morning. I was just thinking about you this morning. Welcome to Saturday Morning Tap. And I'm so glad that you're here. All right. So, and this is the quote from Albert Einstein. And it is this: problems cannot be solved by the same level of thinking that created them. Have you all ever heard that quote before? Problems cannot be solved by the same level of thinking that created them. Okay, I see the hearts coming in. This is resonating, right? And so my mind was drawn back to the analogy of the clouds that were being lifted in my mind, right? And then I realized that it wasn't the clouds that were being lifted. It was me. My consciousness was being elevated. It was being lifted because I used the feelings from the new images from my imagination that inspired me, that were led by joy. The new feelings that came as a result of imagining my desired end, right? Those feelings caused me to vibrate higher, which lifted me up higher, which lifted me up from the lower turbulent vibration. And so then when I thought about the turbulent low vibration, I thought about, oh, this is the same way when you are riding in a plane, right? And the pilot says, you know what, you guys, we're about to go through some turbulence ahead. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to climb up to a higher altitude to get out of that turbulence. Put some airplanes in the chat. I don't know if there's an emoji for that, but if you know what I mean, right? That turbulence is a lower vibration. Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? But the pilot says we are going to ascend to a higher place. And once you ascend, you get up and you look out the window and you see the clouds are beneath you and it's just blue, peaceful sky, right? And so that was the dynamic that I was experiencing this morning. As I allowed my feelings to lift me up, then I started to get all the ideas and the solutions of what I'm supposed to put in this presentation. But they were not available to me as I was sitting down in that lower vibration of anxiety and fear, right? I had to take a moment to get still and to utilize my power of my imagination to take me higher so I can have access to all the power that is within me. This is the power that we have with our imagination, right? And so I wanted to share that with you all today. Come on, Breeze found the plane emojis. Oh my God, I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Bree's like, I'm going to find that airplane emoji because I know all about it. Oh no, Toyette, you put, okay, so it says red rocket countdown liftoff. Those are emojis that are not showing up on YouTube, but I know what those emojis are. Thank you for putting them in the chat. Toyette says, it only took 5 minutes and 55 seconds to clear out the mess and get to your blessing. Okay, we are going higher. That is what we do on Saturday morning tap in. We have to tap in so we can go higher. Because what did I say the title of this download was? I said it was called what? What was the title of it? Where did I put it? Oh, a calling to go higher. Somebody put that in the chat so I can put it up on the screen. on YouTube or Facebook, put it in there so I can put it on the screen, right? This is a calling to go higher, and how we do that is by answering the call Saturday mornings, by tapping in. So I just want to encourage you, whoever is here tapping in, if this is your first time here, there is no coincidence that you have. Thank you, Nora. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pin that on Instagram. It's pinned, right? And I already know that Bum Loves Me is going to go ahead and type that on YouTube for me. So I'll pin that on YouTube in a second. But if you're new here to Saturday morning tap in, of course, welcome. But it's no coincidence. It's no coincidence. If you made it here this morning for my series regulars, it's to be reminded of who you are, to be reminded of the power that you have. Whatever situation that you are facing that may be causing you anxiety, that may have you by the throat. If you are feeling paralyzed by false evidence appearing real, be still. Y'all, we got so many sound bites. If you are being paralyzed by false evidence appearing real, be still. Come on. Because that is your call to go higher, to access the talent, the solutions, the ideas, the connections that you need in order to accomplish what you are being called to do. All right. And so, all right, there was something else that I wanted to say before we go into our intention setting for today. All right. So we are going to use our box breathing video for our intention setting today. This was inspired by my 5 minutes and 55 seconds. Okay. Yes. A calling to go higher. Be still and know. If I could put both of them on at the same, Toya, can you put those both at the same time? A calling to go higher, parentheses, be still and know. Can you give me that so I can put that on screen? Thank you very much. My Saturday morning tap-inners, my intentional beings, I will put you to work. And I thank you all for saying yes and being of service to this amazing community, because this work that we do is important and it is imperative. If you don't know that from what's going on in this world today, may you know it right now. All right, so we are going to get to some box breathing, okay? And so, Sands, okay, Toyette, you said we are going higher. Guess what time it was when you said it? It was 10 minutes. It was 10:10, okay? 10:10. I'm going to take a picture of this just so you can see I ain't joking. I'm going to put this out on my Instagram story later. It was 10:10, and y'all know how I feel about 10:10. That's the name of my company. So come on, come through, Grandma. Come through, Grandma. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Okay, let me get back to this thought, y'all. I am so, if y'all can't tell, I am just buzzing with energy and just electric and so excited by you all's presence. So I invite you to use this box breathing module that we often use. Shout out to take a deep breath on YouTube. We use this video all the time as a resource and as a tool for us to tap in and to get control of our breathing. You can either do the box breathing, right? And so box breathing is simply inhaling for 4 counts, holding it for 4 counts, and then exhaling for 4 counts, and then holding it and for 4 counts, and then inhaling for 4 counts. So basically breathing, pausing, all for the same count. Or in honor of today's wonderful download, I want to give you a moment to call to mind whatever situation you may be going through. In Honey Bad 11:11, abundantly abundant, baby, I invite you, if you like, to call to mind your health being made manifest right now in your body. How do you want to feel when you walking out of that hospital, walking in power, walking in full strength? Maybe, if you want to. I know you've been over here crying, and that's good. I've been seeing you in the chat saying you're crying. Let it flow. Tears are healing. It's all right to cry here at Saturday Morning Tap-Ins. Y'all know I'll be doing it all the time. And it's okay to cry. Let the water flow. Water is healing and purifying. So whatever situation that you may have been experiencing some fear in, whether it's today or this week, or maybe it's something coming up that's causing you anxiety, or it's a problem and you just don't know what the solution is. When we play this video, right, I want to invite you to ask yourself, what does your desired end look like? What's it look like, right? We had some intentions that we had put, and y'all gave me so many. I'm gonna try to put some of them in the chat right now. But I will just say some of them right now, right? Whatever the situation that caused you to put into the chat that you want to set the intention to be uniquely you, or you want to set the intention to stand up for yourself. You want to set the intention to stay focused and keep your heart full of love. You want to set the intention for peace, success, and joy. What is that situation? What is that feeling, right? That you may need to rise above, or just lean into, what does peace, what does success, what does joy feel like, right? Get straight to the feeling, right? You wanted clarity. Get straight to the feeling. Allow this time to say, what does it look like? What does it feel like? And do me a favor real quick while we're here, because I didn't do this yet. Give me a number between 1 and 25. for who's going to pick the journaling prompt for today. Go ahead and get those into the chat between 1 and 25. What is that number? What is that number? Because whoever picks the number gets to pick what journal prompt we're going to be using today. All right. All right. I'm going to go ahead and let me check in over here. All right. I see the numbers coming in. Okay. I'm going to give you all a few more seconds to put numbers in while I put the intentions here. We got 5 minutes and we're going to journal for 10. Okay. We might go over just a smidge. But let's see. I'm going to say clarity, uniquely you, standing up for yourself. Let's see what else we have. Keep those numbers coming in. I want to see who's going to pick. Let's see. I know Bum loves me. Didn't you put something in for intention today? We're going to also set the intention for joy. I know you said joy in the building, right? We're going to put that in for an intention. Okay, let me just double check. Let me see. I know Brees put something in here for Saturday morning tap in. We're going to put love as an intention in there. Brees, what did you put in? Let's see. I know you put something in. I'm scrolling. Okay, peace, success, and joy. That was you. All right. Peace and success. All right, copy that. So I'm going to go ahead and put these intentions on the screen. And as I said, we are going to you can do one of two things, right? You can, one, do the box breathing, or use your imagination, your imagination to see your desired end, to see and feel your desired end. All right, let me get this number really quickly. It's like, how many things can you do? All right, the number was 13. Let me see if you guys can see the proof in on the way. So you guys can know, wait. Just trust me, it's 13. Boop, there it is, 13. And the person that came closest to it, I believe I saw a number 12. I don't think I saw 13, but I know that I saw a 12 somewhere. Oh, scroll down, Shamika. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't see a 12. Okay, we're going to have Grace. Nope, I got an 11. Honey Bat, it's you. It is you, my love. All right, let me put up this screen really quickly. I want you to pick a number that's on this screen, and that will be our journal prompt that we will do straight away after we're done with our breathing. So, Honey Bat, pick a number on the screen, and that will be our journal prompt for today. Journal prompt for today, like that. Okay, there we go. And I'll wait for you to go ahead and get that as we are gearing up to do this amazing inside work that we do, because it is an inside job, right? We live from the inside out. I'm telling you, I am just so grateful for this community. So grateful. All right, Honey Bat has chosen 87. So let me go ahead and mark off 87. It has been chosen. Boop, boop. Let me turn to the prompt for 87. Great, I got that ready. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get to our box breathing. So everybody get comfortable. You all understand the assignment? Didn't y'all hear them say that on Inside Out? Somebody's understanding the assignment. We have an assignment that we agree to do every Saturday morning for Saturday morning tap-in. We understand the assignment and we are here for it. Get ready to use our imagination for box breathing. as we stay in this place of openness. I hope you all really enjoyed that moment to just tap in with our breathing. Let's go ahead and move into our journaling prompt for today. In the journal prompt, as picked by Honeybat 1111, it is: what am I able to offer others that I am grateful for? That is our journal prompt for today. What am I able to offer others that I am grateful for? All right, I'll set the timer for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. Remember, the journal prompt gets you down on the page. Allow yourself just to pour out whatever comes to mind. It doesn't have to be grammatically correct. The handwriting doesn't have to be neat. It doesn't have to make any sense. But we just take this time to make a commitment to allow the words to flow from our head, through our heart, out through our hand, and then down onto the page or onto the screen. Let the words flow. We are journaling. What am I able to offer others that I am grateful for? The journal prompt is now up on the screen. Welcome to those who are just joining us. Hey, Sue, welcome, Sunshine. Brown Skin Tasia, question for you. What are you able to offer others that you are grateful for? That's a very interesting way to look at that question, right? What are you able to offer others that you are grateful for? Oh, Taylor, thank you so much. Understanding and support. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we are journaling. 8 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Taylor, I wonder what else wants to flow through you that prompt has started. If you've got paper and a pen or something to write with, I invite you to join us. We are journaling right now. 8 minutes, 24 seconds to go. Hmm. This is such a beautiful question. Welcome to those who are just joining us. Welcome, Quinn Ware, and welcome to those who are watching the replay. Feel free to share your journal inspiration in the comments if you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook. 7 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Hmm. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, Instagram, I'm probably going to have to restart you. Yes, I'm probably going to restart you. Don't worry, I will restart Instagram. If we go down, we'll come right back up so you can come back and hear what others share as an answer to this journal prompt. All right, Instagram, have no fear. I will reboot once we get cut down, once we get cut off. 5 minutes, 34 seconds to go. Let's do it. 'Welcome, Angeli. Welcome, Cookie. We are going to shut down Instagram and come right back up. Well, not shut down Instagram. We're going to shut down this live. We will be right back. 4 minutes, 39 seconds to go. Four minutes, 18 seconds. We are journaling. All right, let me get Instagram back up. All right, we're back live on Instagram. We are back. Y'all come back now. You hear? All right, 3 minutes, 30 seconds. 2 minutes, 14 seconds. We're journaling. Welcome back, Instagram. Welcome back. Welcome back, Stephen. Welcome back, Honeybad. Welcome back, Nora. Breeze. Okay, I'm so glad y'all came back. What's up, Miss Plug Lady? 1 minute, 59 seconds to go. Oh, wow. 36 seconds to go. What's up? All good for show. With 5 show. Eight seconds. I gotta get this down. I got it. Okay. And we are done. We are done. Okay. We did it. We have tapped in today, y'all. I'm full. I tell you, this morning. And it's only 10:40. Well, here in New York. If you're in LA or wherever you are, it's 7:40. Or maybe you're in Central Time and it's 9:40. But we have been fed such a full, delicious meal here, and it's only the morning time. So just imagine what amazingness and what greatness is in store for us for the rest of the day. We have completely set the tone, set the atmosphere for when we go out of here. Oh, when we go out of here, world is changed for the better, for the good. How we experience each other in life. We're open to receive the good stuff. I'm excited and I'm grateful. I think you all already know what my answer is going to be, kind of, part of it. So I'm curious to know what came up for you all with today's prompt. What am I able to offer others that I am grateful for? I would love it if you could share it with us. Feel free to write it in the comments over on YouTube or Facebook, or feel free to put it in the chat on Instagram. Also, how was today's tap in for you today? Feel free to put that in the chat. Feel free to put that in the comments. So let's go ahead and see. Bum Loves Me. Toyette says, I am a living testimony that prayer, devotion, intentionality, mindfulness, and visualization work. God knows me, my mind, heart, and spirit. All I have to do is think it, say it, and ask God for it. And He consistently answers my prayers. Before I even knew this is how it works, God was working it out. There's a divine inner knowing that's all an infinite intelligence, a divine intelligence that is in the very makeup and DNA of our spiritual being. Before we even know how it works, like you said, Sans Toyette, it's already at work. That's God, right? That infinite intelligence. That's God. Recognize it. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you. Let me check in over here on Instagram. I know we have a little lag, so I want to see what others have shared. Honeybad 1111 says, I offer love because I love myself genuinely. There you go. You can't give what you don't have. And if you have love for yourself, then you are able to bring that love out in the world. And I experienced it when I met you, and I continue to experience it every time we encounter and engage with each other. Love you, honey bath. Nora says, love, understanding, compassion, and respect. The God in me comes out with each person I meet. That is what Nora is able to offer. Love. That's the first thing, right? That's the first thing. God is love. So we are love. Let us know that. And we can know it all if we start with love. We have access to everything else if we start with love. Love, understanding, compassion, and respect. I love that, Nora. Thank you for tapping in this morning. Let me check in and see if there's anyone else before I share mine. All right, that's it. Okay, because I got to get ready for this meeting. All right, Nora, you know what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. What am I able to offer others that I am grateful for? And this is what I wrote in my journal. This is such an interesting question. First of all, we usually answer the question, what am I able to offer that others are grateful for? But the deliciousness of this prompt is that it turns our minds to recognize that it is a gift to ourselves to be able to give. I think about a prayer that I pray often. Bless me, Lord, so that I may know the joy of being used, having purpose, something to offer the world is a gift. It gives our lives meaning. Life is meant to be shared in service to one another, each with a unique gift that we are all called to bring into expression. I am grateful for Saturday morning tap in. And the message is complete. You guys already knew I was going to say that, right? Did y'all know I was going to say Saturday morning? I am so grateful for this community. I am so grateful for each of you that take time to tap in and to tune in and to share your wonderful energy and light with us here on Saturday morning, and those who tune in and watch the replays. I am grateful for your energy. Like I said, time is a construct. So whenever you tune in, this energy is already here. We're experiencing it right now. And we can continue to experience this energy as we remember the work that we did today in this morning's tap in. Remember those feelings that you had. Remember the aha moments that you had. Don't forget them. Remember them. Remember who you are as you go out in the world today. Remember how powerful you are if you face something this week or today that causes you to fear, that paralyzes you. If you sense that anxiety is taking over and trying to run the show, remember that you can call upon joy to change the images in your imagination. All right. I love y'all. I appreciate you all so much. You all just don't know how much I love and appreciate this time. Thank you for doing this wonderful experiment, really, of tapping in, showing me what is possible, showing me that little ideas that we have, they're actually not little, but they are powerful and meaningful and with purpose. And the same that's true for me is true for you. So go out, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all next Saturday for Saturday morning tap in, 9:30 Eastern time on youtube.com/Shamika Chronicles, Instagram at Shamika Chronicles, Facebook at Shamika Chronicles. I am Shamika Cotton, and I'm so grateful for you. See you next week. Bye-bye.